Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a 2-page spread in my 6x8 mini album. I plan on using the Simple Stories Say Cheese Classic Pooh collection that I just got in. And then I'm a little late to the game, but I saved the image. This is from a Cherry on Top weekly sketch challenge, and this is for their mini albums. I will not be able to submit it, but I really liked, I guess, the layout. So we are going to kind of get inspiration from this. So I'm going to try to do a real-time video. Hopefully, my husband could be home anytime now, and so hopefully, I can get this kind of completed before he comes in. But we are going to use this Winnie the Pooh paper. I kind of don't like that it is on the white, but what we might do, and I think I saw somebody else, I might, look at that much is way better. Maybe we'll flip-flop these. Why not? So you can see in the sketch that there's like a newspaper print. And when I did the 12x12 layout, I used the same paper. It's like a storybook paper. So I think we're going to flip-flop them. Although that just blends in too. So maybe we'll rip this down a little bit and put a background paper, which I wanted to include the bees. My grandma, I mentioned in my haul video, went by bee, and so I want to use that, but I also wanted to use a couple of these. So what we might do, that's gonna make it difficult. Oh, I want to use both of these, I think. The things that make me different are the things that make me me. I thought that was a cute one for a baby album. But this one is one that I want to use definitely. Maybe sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. Let me see if I can find another paper we could use instead from the collection. I kind of got a mess. I don't think I want green. Oh, look at this. Oh, I did get 2 of those though, didn't I? So look at, that's the same color. The hesitation was that I want to use a 2-page layout, but I do have 2 of them. So we can cut into one of them. So let's make this a 6x8, I think. Now, let me know. I know a couple of you mentioned that you did enjoy the real time. So let me know if that is something for this mini album, at least, if you want me to continue to do that. Again, if my husband shows up, we might have to, I might have to do a voiceover for the rest of that part. Just because I don't know how loud he will be. He kind of knows that this was my plan today, but I probably should have got going a little sooner than I actually did. So, you know, I was doing other things and didn't get around to this. Oh, that's really cute too. If you took off the part like that, I like that map. That's cute. I could have used that instead of the storybook. And then 8. So I don't think I'm going to do any pockets or any, I guess, fancy stuff on this 2-page spread, but I did definitely want to incorporate this collection. She lives in Florida and goes to Disney often, so I thought incorporating Winnie the Pooh and Piglet too would be nice for her baby album. So hopefully, oh, I probably should have used the other tape, only because this is kind of shiny. But we'll see. Hopefully this will stay. Okay, so now what we want to do is trim this down a little bit. I think I'll do this edge because there is a little bit of an opening there. So let's do 1/2 inch because I do want that. If I wasted that whole paper, you know, for the background, I do want that to show a little bit. So I think 1/2 inch, because then I am going to rip the top and the bottom. like it shows. So you will get a little bit more of the paper showing on the top and the bottom at least. Whoops, silly me. But you know, I probably could use those somewhere else. I didn't trim it first. Oh, it's probably going to be covered anyways, most of it, by those 3x3 photos. So I guess it doesn't matter which one. Don't love the cut on the bottom. The rip, I guess, on the bottom. So maybe we'll cut the bottom off and rip again. So, well, right about actually line on the paper. All right, let's try that rip again. All right, that's much better. And you know, maybe I might leave this for the cut apart. I think I might do that. So the cut apart is that blue. And I think just having one element, because I do want that storybook paper to kind of be the focus. So I think instead of putting 2 3x3 photos, I might just put this cut apart there instead. And I think that will let, what is it, 4x4? I think that'll let the storybook show a little bit more so than without, or with the photos, I mean. So let's look. I wonder, I didn't get the sticker sheet. I was gonna say, that is really plain at the top. What if I did some floral clusters? I don't know. What is in here? There are some smaller ones. What if I layered them kind of going across the page to, one, add some color, but two, you see how, oh, Winnie the Pooh is just too cute. Open, that is. And I bet I can find some in the embellishments that are smaller. So let's keep that heart out, or even in the chipboard. I would like to kind of implement other materials, textures. I don't know. You know what I'm doing. Oh, there are some puffy too. So not really any flowers in the chipboard, but in the puffy there are. So like this is kind of the size that I imagined, because this isn't going in a page protector or anything. I think it'll be just fine. So let's commit to that. I do have some more pages done in the book that I did not record. And I did not include the book in the layout share. So I'm curious, do I, or should I, in your opinion, wait till I'm all done to show you guys kind of the layouts I do off camera? Or should I, can't find my T-square. Oh, well. Or should I kind of do maybe a halfway done series, or include it in my layout share? So I guess 3 options. Wait till I'm all done to show you the finished product, or include what I do that month in the layout share, or okay, what's the third one? Oh, do like a halfway done. So, I don't know. This is what you get when I am creating and trying to talk at the same time. It is, oh, this is cute. What if I do that instead, you get kind of my creative chaos. And then we could include that. Yep, that's what we're going to do. All that there. I like how these hearts have the flowers on the outsides, so I can include it on either end of the banner there. All right, so as I was saying, I like how they have the flowers on opposite ends so that I can include them, but they're opposite. So I like how that kind of anchors the banner here. So for as time being, this is going to finish this page, and we'll kind of move on to the second page. My husband did come in, and so while he was in, I trimmed the bee paper to a little over 6 to 8. And I got to thinking I might actually make this into a pocket. It's a little less than 6, so I think if I score it and bring it in, I think that would look cute as a pocket down here. And then maybe I can have like the 3x3 photos still. I don't know what I'll add in the pocket. I guess let's see. So the 3x3, well, I could just bring it and have a little excess over the 3x3 there. Maybe we'll just do that, because I do like this paper. I like how it's ripped because there is ripping on this page as well. It brings in some more color. And again, I included the bees like I wanted to, so that'll be good. So I think we might just actually leave it as is and go from there. All right, so my husband showed up, and so I just am going to speed this last little bit up, which is good. I have everything cut and kind of already planned out with you guys, and so it's just really taping it all together. So that bee paper goes down first, followed by the beautiful floral paper here. Again, I like how it's ripped because the other side is ripped as well. I did decide to mat my two photos and chose the red plaid to kind of bring in some of the red from the hearts and some of the flowers from the second page. I thought I cut these 3.5 by 3.5. But when I go place the photo place card down, it was definitely not 3.5 by 3.5. I must cut one side at 3.25. I don't know, but I just trimmed a little bit down and then checked the other one, and sure enough, it was not 3.5 by 3.5. So I trimmed it before I placed the photo place card down on this one. So I am going to kind of overlap them. So it is a little bit tricky with not having actual photos. I had to make sure that the tape was kind of placed strategically. So for this second photo down on the bottom, there is no tape on the top left, so that my sister can kind of tuck a photo in underneath of that. So once I get that done, I did want to embellish a little bit on the first page here, and so I got into the floral bits and pieces. Again, I don't have all of the collection, but I did love these florals, so I did buy those, and there are a handful of Pooh items, Pooh bits, in that Pooh ephemera in there, and so I wanted to try and use some of that, and so Eeyore is going to make it on this page here. Ideally, I probably would have loved him pointed in, but I guess it is Eeyore and he's always sad, and so I guess pointing out away from the cute photos is appropriate. I guess I just thought about that. But then I found that little love foam sticker, and so I added that to the top, and then just added a heart to each of those pieces of ephemera. And then off camera, I found these glitter dots from Close to My Heart, and so I did add those to the center of some of the flowers, and that is going to finish off this 2-page spread. I will link the collection down below. I love it, and love that it doesn't have to be kind of Pooh themed. Obviously I did theme this one with Pooh, but if you missed my A Cherry on Top sketch challenge from last week, check that one out, because that was using the same collection but not Pooh themed. But I hope you guys enjoyed this layout 2-page spread, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.